So while they're playing Call of Duty Ghost, I think I'll tackle this first review for the channel page type thing. So pick Attack on Titan, cause just finished that. Just finished that shit, and it was like everything's fresh in my mind. Shut up. This review. This review is strictly over seasons 1 and 2 in the anime. Like the first 6 chapters of the manga was just don't read the manga. Do not do it. It leaves out so much shit. I'm just like, why?
If you've never watched the anime, read the manga. If you haven't watched
No, fuck what Habari says. You watch the anime, you enjoy it, and you will love it, but you will be sad.
you watch the anime after you've read the manga. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to read the manga, then watch the anime.
Well, I didn't know they had manga for it
Oh,
first,
finished.
so I was just like, fuck it, we're gonna watch the anime. But
Fuck.
oh, overall,
Yes.
from my own personal
Oh,
experiences,
shit, I forgot, yeah.
I'll give it a 7.75. There's a couple things I didn't really enjoy about it, but overall, it's a good thing. Shut up, shut up. On the universal scale, however, I'll give it an 8.5 because I can. That's why.
That's real good reason.
Well, I mean, there were some little things that I didn't enjoy about it, so I just knocked off a couple.
Like? Gotcha.
What?
Like what?
Aaron and Mikasa's relationship, it is so. Yes, because we know they have feelings for each other. Mikasa's just this extra clingy, but I don't need you in my life type person. Aaron's just a little punk. Well, he's a punk at certain
It's not that
points.
she doesn't need him, it's that she has feelings for him because he saved her at a young age.
Yeah, but he's like, that's my sister.
She's like, that's my person, I'm not too sure how I feel.
Exactly, and it's so strained and complex. What else? I like the animation, but it's too human. It's too humany for me. I just wasn't feeling it.
Too human.
Yeah, too humany. They look too human for an anime.
What? How did he hit me?
Yo, eyeball.
Throwing knives. Barely. Bullshit.
Don't be mad. Hopefully some more animation studios pick up on this type of animation and start using it, but they do not go overboard. That's kind of what Attack on Titan was the breaking point for that, because I feel like Date Alive, Sword Online, and newer animes, they all look the same, but they're different stories. Attack on Titan's like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna be different. And then, after I watched it, I heard people just complaining, the feels are so real, the struggle is real for the feels. I'm just like, that's only if you get attached to every character. Don't do that, you'll be fine. Yes, there are very, very emotional points in the story, like midway through. Is it midway or
Huh?
is it midway through episode 1, or is it like the very end of episode 1?
Oh, very end. Fuck.
Yeah, dude's mom is just. We don't see her ever again. I'm gonna just say that.
She becomes a lunchable.
I wouldn't even say at lunch. It's more like dinner.
No, not a lunch. She's a lunchable. I was gonna say more like a little pomegranate seed.
Yeah, that's perfect. And
I
it's
missed my life.
and then it's just that one point in time. It is just so sad. Like I legitimately felt bad for him. I was like, damn.
That's okay. You know, a lot of kids watch their parents die and get eaten by giants that have no emotion and they have no need to eat people. That's normal.
Yeah, the Titans just eat people for the shits and giggles because they can.
Go ahead and
The only real thing they need is sunlight. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Like it's legit sunlight. We're gonna eat you because we can. Like humanity is on its last legs. It is on its deathbed basically.
No. Maybe we're gonna go with crane.
And the thing I don't really understand is why they picked that certain location to set up the walls. Like, why not near an ocean or a desert or some shit like that? That's something that makes sense.
Just cause.
No, we're gonna put them out in the field, give them no technology except for the 3D maneuver gears. The only thing is keeping them alive.
Which also run on gas.
True. Basically, the 3D maneuver.
Gas or what's up, gas?
Compressed gas.
Basically, the 3D maneuver gears are things that shoot out of your hips with little metal things. They clamp on the buildings and they drag you forward.
Knives, they run fast.
What?
10 kill streak. He was asking about why it said you can't outrun a maniac.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Basically, maniacs are abnormals who attack on them.
You can do it on horseback. You can go on horseback. Yeah.
I wasn't talking about Attack on Titan.
Oh, but you got dragged into it.
I know, he said Attack on Titan out of nowhere, and I'm like, what?
I was mixing it back into the review, asshole.
Yeah, you douche.
Fuck you douche canoe.
Alright, can we get into
You roasty toasty motherfucker.
You didn't even say it right.
Exactly. It took your term used to against you.
You didn't even say it right, though. I'm so sad.
That's the point.
Can you shut up and get back to the radio?
Why must you rate on my parade?
Somebody stop my kid.
But there's a certain group of, let's say there were about 100 in episode 1 that went out of the walls,
Something like that.
and about 20 or so came back. Now this is at the very beginning, after nothing relevant has happened.
I can't even get it.
I was just
You
Like-
guys it.
when I got from point A to point B, I'm just the only thing that was really heavily weighing on my mind is you've had the same technology for 5 years, and you still don't know shit about the Titans.
That's been well over 5 years that they've been there.
Well, but that's even more a disgrace because
Fuck, I need to kill, I need to kill.
what was Levi doing the whole time? I mean, like Habari said, he can't protect everyone, but
His job.
why did he let so many of his men die? I mean,
He
they
can't
were
stay.
on fucking horseback. You just smack the horse and it goes. That's
Well, horses can't run forever, you know.
they can run a good what things say 35 miles per hour. Titans go about 20.
Unless you ran into
Well,
it.
yeah, them abnormals that just go down. I'm gonna eat you with the all. But
What?
the characters are very, very different from one another, which is beautiful diversity. You got Mikasa, the
You don't want to run
most.
into another fucking Dragon Ball Z. The only difference between everybody.
I will pimp smack you through that TV if you don't stop.
Hairstyle and special moves. That's the only difference. They all just want to be the strongest motherfucker
Shut up,
there
Lash.
is.
Shut up, Lambo.
I'm just saying.
That's a review for another time.
Maybe. No, we're gonna let Yama do the review over. You're gonna do the review over Dragon Ball Z.
You don't have to do GT if you don't want to.
Obviously not because she was made by Gary Young's assistant without his permission, so it's not official.
Oh.
He said it was made by a dude from Dragon Ball Z.
His assistant, and he was just like, bitch,
He made it.
I
with-
know you would make a series behind my back.
Yeah, basically he did.
You're
this.
fired.
He's like, I'm
So,
making
are
money.
we reviewing Attack on Titan or are we reviewing Dragon Ball Z?
Well, let's not talk about Dragon Ball Z anymore. I don't want to feel sad anymore.
Why?
Go back to watching stuff.
I just finished the episode.
Keep watching
I
more.
was about to discuss with y'all how pissed I am that he was crying the whole fucking episode about how he doesn't know how to stay upright on the belt when it turns out the belt was fucking broke the whole time.
Oh no, because I didn't call spoilers at the beginning of this review. No, I just was like, we're gonna just hop right in. Go back to watch. Don't even think about it. Go back to watching. Go back to watching. Go back to watching.
I didn't know.
Turn around. Go back to watching.
I didn't know y'all was recording.
Just go back to watching.
Stuff.
Fuck off.
8.5 and 8.5.
Someone help me out with my train of thought. I am beyond lost.
Really?
Oh yeah, the diversity of the characters. You got Mikasa, the motionless robot, except when it comes to Aaron and what's the one dude's name? Ardman, whatever the fuck his name is. Then you got Armin, who is the
I rigged up.
yeah, it's the strategist that no one else really realizes yet until the end of the show. You got Aaron, the main
What is
main
the show?
protagonist.
Oh, okay. 'Cause you said the end of the show.
Let's talk about season 1 and 2. Go
Um,
back to watch it.
Marco, who is a throwaway character, but he. If Marco hadn't did what he did, no one would have the resolve they have by the end of the show. So yeah,
So he was
good
kind
job.
of important.
Kind of.
So good guy scumbag.
No, because he needed to do what he did. Or actually, we don't know why that happened to him. So
Hey, CJ,
it's
are we not drinking that orange soda? That's what's up.
it's not really.
Keep him a little bit.
He's an iffy character.
Thank you.
Potato Girl, because I can't remember her name.
Sasha.
Her.
Sasha Blouse.
I thought his name was Sasha Braun.
Her character is
Ryan
very
Braun.
unique to me because it was I'm gonna eat food all the time
Yeah,
while we're
he be-
standing at attention and not supposed to be doing shit, and then I'm gonna offer you half. My initial reaction, because I have friends in the ROTC, was, "Oh my goodness, he's gonna kill her. He is just gonna murder her and have them get hoses to spray her guts and corpse off the floor." Nope, just makes her run forever without dinner. Without dinner.
Everybody on this fucking ramp.
That's what they're there for.
How when there's like 8 fucking people?
And Anna,
Uh,
I hated her.
Annie.
Annie, whatever her name is, I hated her with a passion.
all right, before the fucked up shit happened, why didn't you like her?
She's just so cold. She's more colder. My grammar. She's more cold. She's colder than Mika. Shut up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Shut up. But she's just so lifeless,
So
and she only cares about fighting. I mean, that's good for taking out the Titans, but what if you want to start a family? What if a dude's like,
she don't
I
care
need-
about none of that. She wants to know. Her thing is she needs to make sure her safety is number one. Prime.
that's only because she has to do some stuff with Aaron, and thank you, that,
Wow, wow.
not that kind of stuff, Amari.
Who's that?
Mikasa,
I bet CJ said
Mikasa
that
will put
shit.
a stop to that real quick.
If she's not safe, she won't give a fuck about anybody else.
Nope.
That's the thing.
She's just, it's mainly because she's blonde. I don't get along with blondes at all.
She's barely blonde.
She's blonde. What's the
Let's
other?
get.
What's the other blonde girl's name?
Cute stuff.
Yeah, the cute one.
Stuff.
The one that every dude and the one chick wants to marry.
And the, oh yeah, I think it's like
I'm-
one chick.
I honestly don't think she has what it takes to take out Titans because she's not to live, but just she's in the wrong anime. She needs to be put in something more happy. She needs to be put in Clannad. She would be so good in Clannad.
Like,
Exactly.
What about Fairy Tail?
She could be good in Fairy Tail.
I don't know. Depends how much fan service they feel like doing.
Oh, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
back to Attack on Titan.
So anyway,
Then
apparently every dude wants to date her. Or, no, every dude was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna marry this bitch."
right. And then there's that one chick that's just like, let's get married after the operation. Don't
What?
you still have Titans to go out and kill and a world to go discover?
Oh,
Yo,
what?
eyeball.
Get that suitcase. Get the suitcase.
Well, this is Beetle Wonder.
But what next to talk about? We've talked about enough characters.
What are field orders?
Well, no.
I mean,
Let's talk about Levi.
get a care package.
Let's talk about Levi.
What about
My dude
him?
has
Badass?
that he has no. If you're not on his team,
You don't give a
fuck you. I don't give a shit what you do in your life.
Well, that
Except
explains how
for-
everybody died. Remember?
Well, in the beginning, yes, it's Aaron's fault that his squad died, and when they go in the forest because my dude's decision making and timing is just not
They
good.
all said trust.
Trust him, like okay, first time he trusts him, things work out beautifully. Well, not beautifully. Some people died. Second time is
Was that
like
beautifully?
it was beautiful. Like, well, wait.
You camping prick with a dog.
Second time he trusted them.
Was a dog.
All hell broke loose. His whole squad died, and Aaron's just got the weight of that on his shoulders, and it's just like, I'm a horrible human being person. My first thought was, no, you're not. And after legit thinking about it, is you could have turned into your thing and did your thing and just made sure everyone's still alive. I did the retarded thing and got attached to one character. The episode they died, I was just like, why?
Good fucking job.
Just why? Why would the author do that to me? Why is he being mean?
Why does he hate me?
Right, I was like,
Character.
it was just one character. Her role wasn't gigantic, but it was still, I can't say her name. The only girl in Levi's squad.
Oh, that one chick.
Yeah,
Petra?
yeah. And then he was just like, nope, we don't kill that bitch.
Oh no, she didn't die in the episode she was introduced.
Oh,
It was the episode after.
the episode the action started legit taking place.
What? Oh shit.
And then it was just, hey, anyone attached to
What the fuck?
it was, hey, anyone attached to any character except the main people, fuck you. Because they told me getting into this, you're gonna feel some feels. I was like, all right, I'm prepared for this.
Show how you feel in some type of way.
I watched the whole thing. I felt sad when Aaron's mom died, when Petra died. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah, no feels were felt. Marco's death was
Expected.
no, it wasn't even expected. It was, if you didn't die, these kids would not be here. That their resolve would just be zero. I had some bad feels.
Maniac.
I had some bad feels towards Anna because that bitch.
Some stuff happens.
Yeah, I was just like, that bitch needs to die. The ending pissed me off so
How do you
much.
know that wasn't something she absolutely had to do?
Because,
Maniac.
well,
I said there's a maniac.
unless they are under the control of that certain Titan, which I doubt she was, there's no point in those people having to die for that.
Besides the fact that she was brainwashed as a child.
By who?
Father.
Did I miss that part?
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We
Oh,
weren't paying attention.
I remember her dad going, you need to survive. You need to live.
That's part of the brainwash.
It didn't explain Aaron's dad that's, I'm gonna visit you once every couple of years.
His dad was an
Aaron's
important
dad
scientist.
experimented on him.
Yeah.
Which is why he has the shit.
Titan ability.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a long-term
And then
operation.
Mikasa, her brain just did a 180. Her brain just did a 180. It's just like, I can do anything I want to because I can. No, you can do that stuff because Aaron's around. She's got that ability Dino has from Reborn. I'ma only do good shit when certain people are watching.
I would fuck this bitch up.
Who?
Annie, she just.
See? Someone that see? Now I have
Look at
a
her face, though.
you now see someone that agrees with me.
Just wait.
Fuck her.
Just wait.
She's a bitch.
he's,
Aaron's face, his face when
he's
he's
just like, get ready, bitch. You're next.
Like, I don't know. Push the fuck out this bitch.
oh, it's something
I
else.
don't care if I had to come from behind. Like, she really.
She'd still probably get you.
Oh,
But something
Keep
I
watching.
just
you gotta try.
Keep watching.
something I absolutely loved about was it the 104th Training Corps. Well, most of them, like I'm gonna say 60 to 70%. They were all together. They they all branched off, and then a majority of them came back and joined their Survey Corps. I was just like, you guys are awesome. You were like, we're not separating. We're gonna watch each other's backs.
That's right.
That was something I really respected about the writer. I was like, good job, because most people would not have done that. What was the one dude that joined the military police? What was his? What was his name? That little marmoset. Wait, was there a difference? Wait, so there was a Jean and a Jean? 'Cause there
John
was,
and Gina are the same person.
Jane didn't join the military police.
He wanted to.
I'm talking about him. I'm talking about the person that actually joined. There was one guy that actually joined.
Reiner's friend.
One of them. Fuck him for being a little.
Alright,
Okay, I understand you living in just hell, but wanting to be the best just to so you can live a better lifestyle while your friends are out dying. Really? You wouldn't want to try to help your friends live to see tomorrow? To explore the world that you don't know shit about?
I don't have that yet.
There's one thing that Armin said that kind of confused me. He explained deserts. I was like, okay, deserts. And oceans with endless supplies of salt.
And Antarctic.
That. But he said frozen fire a couple times. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, he was talking about the Antarctic, like icebergs and shit.
I know, but those aren't frozen fire.
Hey, maybe they're kind of slow.
So you mean his grandparents were slow because he wrote the book?
Probably.
I was just like, frozen fire. What the hell is frozen fire? But the setting is very odd. Very odd. We got some time before Edison discovered electricity. Not discovered, but did his lightning experiment.
Oh, well, they have electricity, don't they?
No,
Yeah,
they do not. Don't.
they have lights.
I don't remember. I remember lanterns. I don't remember lights.
Some places.
Hey, whose cat is this? I mean, what cat is that?
But they don't. They don't have sufficient electricity.
Yeah.
I mean, and really, no one thought to put the 3D maneuver gears on the electricity instead of gas if they have it.
Yeah, all they use is like,
Why would that makes more sense? You could
Candles.
conserve. You could conserve a shit fuck ton more energy to take out more Titans. Well, if you're good, take out more Titans. Yeah.
Well, it's not entirely true if you think about it. The way the 3D maneuver gear works, it works to propel a human by the waist, which is the center of your mass, technically, which is like the main area for your center of your mass. So, with the bursts of gas, that's how everything does. The bursts of electricity wouldn't really give much for propelling because the compressed gas actually gives them a burst of speed by spurting out that extra air from behind them. You can't.
Niggas are jumping off buildings. They can just go. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are Titans that are 15 meters tall, which is more than any other buildings, unless there's skyscrapers. And needless to say, there's not many skyscrapers in there. They're just
There
made
weren't
for
any.
Titans.
There were churches. That's it. There were no skyscrapers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's no skyscrapers to kill a 15-meter Titan like Aaron, who's able to fucking deck stuff.
Go ahead, say it. Say the thing you and Goku there were talking about earlier. I'll give you this free pass.
Okay.
McDonald's.
Episode 10. Episode 10. Whenever Aaron, whenever the Titan is right next to Mikasa, and you're like, oh no, Mikasa's about to die.
Spoiler alert.
This whole thing's been a spoiler alert. We already talked about Annie being a Titan.
Fuck that.
Anyway.
Fuck that bitch.
So, basically, me and Gokudera, we were watching it. Well, Gokudera was watching it early.
This dude was writing his report. Do it in like 7 hours.
I was writing my 5-page paper due in a few hours, and it was 5 in the morning. He sees the Titan, and he's like, "Oh, Mikasa's about to die. That's great." So I'm sad now. I was like, "Just wait for it." And you see the Titan's foot cranking back, and you see him crank his hand back, and he just dislocates the other Titan's jaw. The jaw just disappears, and then his hand just disappears. And Goku there, the first thing that pops in his head, beep beep bitch, bus driver. I am the bus driver. He just put the gas to the floor and cranked the shit back. Next stop, nowhere. It's nothing but no stops. We fucking put the pedal to the metal. We don't even got a brake. All the fucking pedals are gas, and we go. So every single time Aaron turns into a Titan, all I hear is beep beep nigga. Bus driver time.
They text.
Putting on the hat.
They texted me while I'm taking a test. I'm just like, what the hell are they talking about? He's like, my bad. Goku there took my phone. I was just like, Nick, warn me ahead of time. Do something productive with your life.
I was driving.
Just almost got me in trouble for that.
What test? What do you say?
Beep beep.
Something for math because we missed the day for that music field trip.
Beep, beep.
Please stop. Please stop. But you guys wanna? What else is there left to talk about?
I don't know what we think's gonna happen. What might be in the
Well-
basement.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that fucking basement. I swear his dad knew the Titans were coming that day. He was just like, I'm gonna mess with my son mentally and emotionally for the next 5 years. Because he specifically left on that day. Was like, all right, Aaron,
What are you?
I'll see you when. Quit fucking around. He left specifically on that day. He knew the Titans were gonna show up, and he knew there was gonna be a chance his son might not make it.
So
I'm gonna tell you what's in that basement after I come back.
So he took the note train to fuck that shit, Phil.
Yup.
You're gonna find out if you fucking find out yourself.
So
This is my main thing about it. If you think about it,
they're probably wondering what the
he
fuck is
had
that noise in the
formula.
background.
Don't worry, it's a dishwasher, or not a dishwasher. It's a clothing thing. It washes your clothes. It's a fucking clothes washer.
We're mixing paint.
Washing
We're,
machine.
we're just chilling in Home Depot mixing paint.
What do you mean?
Anyways,
My atom collider's
so
going on.
think about it like this, guys. If, and when I say if, I'm talking about Aaron's dad and then the people we know as Titans. If you know what I'm talking about, like whenever I say the people we know as Titans, I'm talking about anybody that's read the manga. You know
All the way through to the
exactly
current
what I'm
point.
talking about right now. So his dad had the formula to make Aaron a Titan, right? Well,
What'd you say, right?
why did his dad have that?
Right.
Why exactly are there other people like Aaron
Right.
where they test? Keep talking. Keep talking. I will let everybody on the enemy team know your position.
You can do that?
Oh, I will make so many explosions.
That was right.
I would start running it.
Anyways.
I would start running if I were you.
You don't know where I'm
But think about it. Bro, you're the only dark blue triangle on the map. But, anyways, I think, personally, that his father was part of a military test subject that were trying to turn Titans into
Humans and Titans.
humans on the Titans. That way they could actually have a bigger advantage towards Titans during Titan battles. And Aaron was one of the later on test subjects, while Andy, who we all know in the anime, and then two other people that I'm not going to state yet because
Oh my
they're
god,
not
just why?
in the anime currently, that they are who they are and they are what they are. But they, I believe they are part of a test subject of the government for trying to create a way to respond to the Titans without having to use humongous groups and lose the amount of numbers that they do.
What's your take, Lambo?
I was actually that exact same one.
Exactly, word for word.
Yes. Word for word. We were thinking the same thing.
We had discussed this earlier.
Yeah.
My take is why. I will give you that. Why does his dad have that?
Or
But
his
you
dad's
have
some type of mad scientist person.
You do have to take into consideration there's a village of people that can do the same shit.
Yeah.
That weren't part of a. Well, I don't know if they were part of a test thing or not.
Well, I mean, they all come from the same area.
True.
They all operate the exact same way.
But Aaron was inside the walls and everyone else was outside. I know his father did take him on a
His
forest
father traveled
expedition
everywhere, and he left quite often.
years and years at a time. I'm gonna visit my son, not damn well, please. He's like a black father.
These black people, don't take it racist. Don't try to blame this on me. He said it, not me.
I don't give a fuck. But
Yo, they didn't explain how they're different.
they'll do it later. Chill.
It's legit the beginning of the next episode.
I don't know. I think Aaron's a very special case. Besides Annie and the two, you're just like,
Do you know
what?
the two people yet?
Yes,
We do?
I do. I skipped ahead. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. When I got done with the anime, I went on the wiki and was just like,
So even
no.
oh, you cheap bastard.
I feel like okay. Each chapter of the manga is like 49 pages. I don't have time to read that in class.
58 to 60.
No, they're like 40. The early pages are 40. And I started.
58 to 60.
Alright,
As you
so
get
fine. Now
older.
you've been reading.
I don't have time to read all that in the middle of class. And
Okay,
when I get home, I am homework, bed, everyone else shut up and leave me alone.
You have homework.
Yeah, I got math homework. Because my math teacher is not the best football coach.
What do you have, sacks?
Yeah.
So
I thought you were going to say my math teacher's a Nazi.
Why would he not even German? He's like that off American white.
oh whoa.
Yeah.
I like how it was just a realization. Ah.
So anyway, you don't have time to read it, so you went onto the wiki,
It's just
found
red.
out who the next two people is. Don't
well-
tell me because I don't even know.
It's people you would never think.
Is the old wrinkly faced dude?
The king. Well, I'm gonna get back to my take on the thing either. But the king is so ignorant to what's going on around him, and I feel like that's such a cliche now. Like, how did he become king? Was he elected? Was he born into it? I
It's
mean,
because they elect
Goku
kings.
there.
they could have.
Goku
It could-
there
it could
said
be a
the exact
complete-
same thing. He was like, "How did this fat fuck become king?" I was like, "They never explained that."
They didn't. I mean, yes,
He's a figurehead. He's a
that's
figurehead.
really all he is. Yes, kings are normally born into their place, but there are some times where they are voted into their point, and then the bloodline continues. That's what has had to happen with their king. Their king is just so pompous
Oblivious.
to everything.
What's up with
Everything.
this girl's obsession?
Low metabolism.
I just ran to their fucking
And-
spawn point.
Their government is, I can't even say corrupt. It's just non-existent.
It's boo-boo.
No, their government is basically it's the military police, which don't do shit. You haven't even met the government yet. Shut up.
They're talking. They already discussed about it though.
You haven't seen them though. When you see them,
I
you're
don't-
gonna just be like, "Why do you exist?
They
What is your
confirmed
purpose
it
in life?"
already that they're boo-boo.
Why do you keep using that term?
Right.
It's the
Like,
perfect term.
No, it's not. They
Doo-doo.
like when Annie does her thing inside the
The little
walls.
big
Everyone is just
They're like, "Oh yeah."
So how old were they when they were kids?
Like,
12.
yeah, I was gonna say probably like 12-ish. It's never explained how old they are. I'm taking a damn guess.
Yeah.
They're
Did you
12.
do best
They look
judgment?
older than 15.
He's not though. Because they say
Oh,
they say.
that's the Colossus.
Yeah, there you go. Some shit that pisses me off. Why does Colossus no teleport?
Colossal.
Whatever. You know what I mean. Why is he no
I'm
teleport?
gonna say this ain't the game where you ride around
can
for 5
teleport?
weeks on the horse
Yes.
to fight motherfuckers.
Like legit, he pops out of fucking nowhere.
You get that?
Just did.
You get that reference right there?
Just really did.
Yeah.
That shit
You
just
got it.
pisses me off so much.
I did not expect him to
And
just come.
what happened to Armor Titan? He showed up to fuck their wall and then he never showed up again.
Ever again versus series?
Hit it and quit it, you know.
Shut up, John.
We are not talking about your. I'm not even gonna say
Imaginary sex life.
that. Oh.
I never see them socks again. What you talking about?
Whoa. Where are my socks to make sure they ain't all hard and crusty already?
Oh my god. Remember when American Pie, his mom brought up them socks like, yeah.
What else is there left to talk about?
Mm,
They already talked about the music or that in the first take.
no, you didn't talk about music.
Music. The opening is just this perfect harmonized mixture of Japanese and German. You're just like,
Oh
I
my gosh.
like it, but I don't know why. And every time they scream Jaeger, you can't help but not do it too. Like, I'll be in the middle of class listening to music. Jaeger! Everyone's like, what are you? I'm just like, poker
It's
face.
K.
Poker face.
Funny as shit though.
It really
Funny.
was. The ending theme for season 1 is
Still
that
fucking
is some
amazing.
that is some good piano work.
And then season 2 hits.
It's
And-
too much. It sounds too much like Final Fantasy to me.
Basically, it doesn't even. It sounds like Final Fantasy. If Final Fantasy,
Was singing their national anthem.
yeah, In their national anthem, they
I
took
had
notes.
said that.
They take notes from fucking Britain on their shit.
I don't even.
And I don't mean Britain like cool Britain. I mean Britannia, fucking Britain.
Let's not talk about Code Geass.
I was talking about Code Geass.
That's Britannia.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even bother listening to the ending theme because the first one was just don't want to do this, so I have no clue what the ending theme is for season 2 at least.
It's still fucking terrible.
I don't sing. Don't start trying to sing it to me because
I'm
you
not.
know Japanese is not your thing. Shut up, Obari. References.
You give one primary that's just a combat knife. You give no fucks.
I uploaded like 40 episodes of Ronnie Kitchen on YouTube.
Ah, your hair. Oh, bad. Can't even use my arm. Bad.
High five me. So yeah. What else is there to talk about? Character design.
It's so unique. No one is like the other person except Mikasa and Annie. And Annie just.
Annie's fucked up.
I'ma just look out for myself.
Mikasa's
Fuck
fucked up,
everyone.
too.
Okay, but she at least protects
Aaron and Armin.
Armin.
Well, let's say it this way. Everybody in the show is a little bit fucked up in a different type of way.
Aaron's dad abandoned him.
It's just some people are more fucked up than others. That's a perfect explanation of characters.
His dad said, I gotta go take care of business, and then the
'Cause,
Giants came.
alright,
Fixed my.
everybody will have their own coping methods to something tragic that happens.
What's the Potato Girl's coping method?
Food
Potatoes.
and bread. No,
It's a
And me.
I'm just sitting here.
Like
She was ready. She was
fuck.
ready to go. She was ready to kill Titans. One got all up in her face, and she was just like, "I'm gonna poop myself," and go sit in the corner.
That's what I would do. Shit. Titans scared as fuck.
Their faces just creep me out, though.
Yeah.
Fuck, the dog killed
It's
me.
that-
Their faces piss
It's
off.
that.
the
It's that fucking sinister
Their faces
ass
are
smile.
stupid as shit.
They just all
You
look like
fucker.
this. It's just like the fuck.
I got killed
You
by
know
a
they couldn't see
goddamn
your
dog.
face, right?
Huh?
You know they couldn't see your face, right?
I was saying for y'all.
So glad it didn't.
Yeah, we really need that image.
Right.
You didn't even look over.
And then
I did.
this is
You wanna
something
look?
I don't understand. This is something. So this isn't even a review now. It's more of a round table.
Kind of.
This
The
is what.
beginning's a review. I'll just say beginning review and roundtable.
How are the Titans' internal heat so hot they burn human skin? Don't fuck with plants, animals, trees.
How long y'all making
Nothing.
this video?
Go check the timer. Nothing is affected. I need someone to explain that shit to me.
See, no, I had to explain also this to go there.
Yeah, I'm on 40 minutes.
They run sort of on steam though. So since their bodies run primarily on steam, and since that's actually what makes their bodies like more lightweight, and what makes them instead of being fucking heavy masses like they should be, turns them into more lightweight masses. You drop shotting faggot. I was the last kill. He fucking drop shot. Anyway, since they're more steam based, what Gokudera want to know is whenever Aaron cut the Colossal's neck and the steam hit him, why didn't that melt off everything? And the only thing
Well,
that can
I don't
come
even.
up to my
I
mind,
honestly don't think he really hit him. Like the steam got him before he could even really get to him.
the only thing that can pop into my mind is they're made of compressed gas. Yeah, that's probably quite true. But at the same time, something that we're not thinking of is maybe it's not the high heat gas like we're used to. Maybe it's a more basic, just colder gas. But it's a
Helium?
Maybe.
It would make perfect sense.
True. It would.
I mean, they don't float away because the skin and bone is still heavy, but it's light enough for them not to leave gigantic footprints in grass. Helium has to be the only logical explanation, unless there's something lighter than helium that I don't know about. Because Ms. Rumble, learn every element on the periodic table.
it's Yagarium. They just named it after Jaeger. It's just Yagarium.
Except the kneecaps.
I hope it ends with them actually discovering what's outside the real world. They take out. I can't even say all the Titans because we don't know how many Titans there are. If they take out the big bad Titan, maybe
Colossal.
no, not colossal,
Colossal.
not colossal,
Colossal.
not colossal,
Colossal.
not colossal.
Armored.
Nope, not colossal or armor. Him.
Who the fuck?
Basically, there's one Titan
Shit.
that has the ability to turn people into Titans.
The fuck?
Explain how else would you explain how they look so human-y?
The fuck?
And we're thinking the ape knows. I'm thinking the ape spared Anna's father.
Annie.
Whatever the fuck,
The
whatever.
fuck are y'all even talking about?
We know, me and him were talking about.
That's my response to everything. Is just ape.
I think he spared her father, but in exchange, she had to become a Titan shifter. That's my take on it.
Headshot.
One question:
Oh,
how many times did the Colossal show up in the series?
in the anime too.
Only twice.
In the anime.
So far.
I already seen him twice. That means he's gonna go show.
It's good. It's a good thing.
I guess. So
You wouldn't want that motherfucker knocking
there's
on
two
you.
Right.
seasons. There's 2 seasons, right?
Yes, there's
How many episodes in the first season?
like 10, 11, 12 maybe. It's split. It's split. We're like a sort. We're gonna have a roundtable about Sword Art Online next. Please tell me you finished it.
That's what.
Sword Art.
Yeah.
Of course I finished it.
So we're gonna have a roundtable about Sword Art next. I'm cutting this off. I'm cutting the Attack on Titan so we can start the Sword Art. Mouse is right. Mouse is right fucking here. I am.
Well,
Sword.
so that was the thing on the stuff.
Attack on Titan review roundtable.
Just
Get your damn terminology right.
The stuff with the place and the people and thing.
Okay, I'm the historian. He's the walking book. You're
I'm a walking book.
Encyclopedia Thesaurus.
Me?
Yes. Habari's just. He's the cook. And the driver. Chauffeur.
Get the fuck out of
So
here.
he's a
I don't
butler.
get paid.
He's not a butler. Just. No.
He's an unpaid
that's
butler.
a butler,
That's
bitch.
what the hell sounds like I am.
Exactly.
He's not a
He's my
butler.
cook and my driver.
Well, he just. He just helped. He
And
just
we
cooked
sleep over
food
his
today.
house.
Right, and you sleep in my house and I clean up. Ain't that some bull?
We clean up the dishes sometimes.
You said.
Hey, Tim's not here anymore, so. And Javante's not eating all your food on a daily basis.
Yeah, now it's just Nathan.
Why y'all blame that shit on me?
Motherfucker eats like a goat
How
on crack.
does it matter